The Carrot Story. What's the weirdest second date you've been on? Well, I'm pretty sure I can top yours. Actually, I'm not even sure I can call this a second date, but here's my story. So, my friend introduced me to this guy. He was a well established architect and he seemed pretty cute, he seemed humble and had a nice sense of humor, and we seemed to have hit it off quite well. Just as we were finishing off dinner on the first date, he says, I have a modern dance performance this weekend. It's just one of the things I do as a hobby, but you're more than welcome to come watch it. Wow, that's really cool. I've never seen a modern dance performance before. I'll definitely be there. At this point, I didn't put much thought into what the dance performance was going to be like. I wanted to get to know this guy and what he does for a hobby. He seemed pretty passionate about it. So weekend came, I got all dolled up and got to the museum. The stage had been set up in the main exhibition hall with lots of candles, a very long wooden table that could sit 20 plus people, and some plants and pebbles lying around. I spotted the guy at a distance and exchanged eye contact hellos. He had heavy makeup on and was wearing a bright orange fake fur coat that came down to his ankles. Maybe he's like the leader of a native tribe or something, I thought. Soon, the performance began, and this was when things got weird. There were about 10 performers all lined up. They had no facial expressions on them. They all started walking toward the table, but they all had their own unique dance walks. I say dance walks because they were like literally somewhere between a dance and a walk. Number 1, fake steps walk, going down each step, then rolling on the floor. Number 2, hop walk with arms stretched out like bird beaks and legs raised to waist level every time they took a step. Number 3, moonwalk. Number 4, crab walk, walking sideways. Then came the guy. He was walking rather normally compared to other performers. He was doing a chicken walk, like doing the neck thing, you know what I mean? Alright, I can take this. This is art. And then one by one, they stepped on top of the table and all of them were standing still. 10 seconds passed, 20, 30, no one was moving. Should I start clapping? What's going on? I had nervous sweat running down my back. And one thing you should know about me, I am terrible at holding back laughters. I can't help it. If someone next to me starts laughing for no reason, I crack up with them even though I have no idea why we're laughing. Anyways, then suddenly, after about 1 minute of silence and the crowd looking around confused, the guy raises his right arm up high and yells, My mommy has bought some carrots and brought them home. With that, all the performers began acting like carrots. Don't ask me how, but they were murmuring, carrots, 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 and started walking around again. Sad thoughts, depressing thoughts, do not laugh. It was so hard not to laugh. So I tried holding my breath, pinching my thighs, thinking about all the breakups, all the dolphins and polar bears that were dying because of the climate change, and they all barely worked. Then came the climax. One of the performers started walking directly towards me. I was hoping he'd turn away before he got too close, but then he kept coming closer and closer and closer until he was standing right in front of me. I could not look at him, so I kept staring into his shoes. I knew if I made eye contact, I'd burst out laughing. I'm a carrot, he whispered. And that was all it took. I bursted out laughing and had to run to the restroom because I could not stop. Well, yes, that was my introduction to modern dance. Don't get me wrong, it was great. I just wasn't expecting carrots. I do not remember much else from the performance other than the blank walls I tried to stare into, trying to look like I was watching the performance while avoiding eye contact. What happened with that guy? We're good friends now, but I still, even to this day, cannot talk about what happened that day.